In this video, I'm just going to talk about the strategy with this 2D, 3D scoring in a bit more detail, looking at the data from one of the flights in the Nationals. So for anyone that was there, we did a flight where we took off down in Muresk. We had a couple of judge-declared goals and everyone had to go to high altitude to get to them. The path of the flight, goal in here, was a pilot-declared goal. We had a judge-declared goal, another judge-declared goal, pilot-declared goal, and a fly-on. So there was a lot going on and it was all happening at high speed. So let's have a look at the flight track and discuss what happened. How, if I'd used the tool better, may have been better off. So the pilot declared goal, we climbed out, we went nice and high, we got enough right to get to the pilot declared goal. By the time I dropped down, you can see we got this hard left, and I was underneath the separation layer. It's 1,095 feet when I hit the mark button. Probably could have hit the button a little bit earlier, but I think if I actually went into the detail of the track, you'd probably find that I was still above 1,500 feet or around 1,500 feet here. There, I'm 55. So with a little bit better planning, I could have rounded out earlier or aimed to round out at the 1,500 feet of the separation layer and maybe stayed in this turn a bit less. As it was, I was doing quite high speed and took a long time to turn the balloon around from the descent through to drop this marker and get the climb going back up to about 5,000 feet. So we've gone from somewhere back here, 5,300 feet, drop the marker at 1,000 feet, then back up to 5,000 feet to get onto the pilot declared to the first judge declared goal. This is the interesting one. This is where the 3D tool could have made a huge difference if I'd applied it properly. Basically, on approach to this goal here, because of the hard kick to the left I'd taken on the PDG, I couldn't get to the right of the judge declared goal. While I was on my descent and I was setting up my phone or my app for dropping the second mark, I didn't realise, but I actually hit the drop marker tool. So my intention was not to drop the marker there. You can see here that we're still at 4,541 feet, and the price I paid for that distance to the goal was huge. If I actually get this going, a quick test of this, exactly what was going on. So that was about 1451. What was it? 4,500. Our simulator on here. Got it. Going to navigate to him. Let me put that on the map. Okay. You can see here at 4,500 feet, we got a 3D result. All right, start the application. Like it. At 4,500 feet, we've got a 3D result of 1 kilometre, and we're adding 559 meters to it. My plan had actually been to continue the descent until my 3D result, if I look at the altitude here, we're close to 2,200 feet. And you can see that at 2200 feet and here we've got a 588 meter result, a 600 meter result compared to the kilometer up here. So even though it's counterintuitive to fly past the goal like this, as long as I'm maintaining the descent and I'm getting closer to the separation layer the whole time this is counting down, and I can actually see my 3D result getting smaller and smaller and smaller as I fly down this path. Once I actually hit the lowest point and see this number start to go up again, I know it's time to drop the marker. Unfortunately, like I said, I'd accidentally dropped the marker. Now, had I realized that I'd dropped the marker back here, I would have aborted the descent straight away. And if I'd been able to abort that descent and take that 1K result that I had back here, you can imagine that my flight path would have a lot more of a straight line in it, which would have made this judge declared goal here achievable. So I would have been able to continue on this path here, probably had a better chance at dropping in and actually nailing this judge declared goal. As it happened, didn't realise that I'd already dropped the marker until I was down here somewhere where I was intending to drop it and realised it had already been dropped, nothing I could do about it. Abort the descent, start climbing again, do what I can to get to the judge declared goal. And again, you can see here on the second one, I did exactly what I had to do on the previous one, was line my descent up, fly my descent down until I hit my separation layer or close to it. So again, I took that drop at 2,500 feet, because again, if I put myself in this position here, my navigation, get to that one, and I was back up to 2,600 feet or thereabouts where we were in that marker, I think. Marker, yep, 2560, close enough. You can see we took 90 meter penalty for being a bit high in 3D, 667 meter result. All in all, about as good as it could be. If we'd done it back here at 4,000 feet, in there at 4,000 feet, you can see we've got a 943 meter result. So I hope that makes sense. Understanding why you may fly past a goal, what this tool enables you to do. The mistake that most people make without this information is that they will see this distance here, 555 meters, increasing as they fly away from the goal, and even though they're at 4,000 feet or 3,000 feet, they will drop the marker early. And this tool enables you to continue descent down towards the separation layer, get that 3D result as small as possible, and give yourself the best possible score on a bad day. And that's really what this tool is for. This tool is for a bad day when you are not flying up to the target the way you expect to be or want to be. But that's where you make your points on a hard day. So all about watching.